Okay. We are going to go to the next chapter. Let's do it. White snow, ice cold. So we have a snow level coming up. This is quiet. Come on, game. Speed it up. Weird little baby. Buddha baby. I don't know why there's so much screen tearing when I have VSync on. Kind of weird. Little stone Buddha. Okay. Okay, got me. Keyboard controls are pretty solid, with the exception that I really don't like staff twist being on V. Like, I don't like that very much. Let's look at the control options for mouse and keyboard. VCX, so these change my stances. That's weird. Can I alter any of this? Okay, for some reason it doesn't allow me to use a multi-button mouse, which is very irritating. ZXC for thrust pillar, that's fine. V for, I really don't like that. It's so out of the way. What does tab do anything? No? Okay, cool. Tab is there. Okay. Now, if I want to, it's a little bit easier. All right. Cool. What's going on here? What's up with this place? I don't love that. Jump being on control is like a little weird. All right, which way do I want to go? Oh, let's go this way. I guess it's the way I started looking, or I started facing this direction. This kind of reminds me of the first level of Tomb Raider. I know that's kind of weird, but... Is there anything this way? Maybe an item or anything for me to grab? Doesn't look like it, but let's just make sure. Typo says, what kind of game is this monkey game? Everyone started talking about it. I have no idea what even genre it is. It is a third-person action-adventure game. It is very similar to something like God of War or Bayonetta, though with like a little bit more measured combat. I think God of War is probably the best comparison. It looks very superficially like a Souls-like, but it is not very Souls-like. Okay. Bonk. Alright, we got a new one. Okay, we got a bunch of new guys. Hold on. Lesser Yao Guai. So this upgraded to 48. So this means that there are some lesser Yao Guai in the earlier levels that I missed somewhere. Interesting. Okay. Cyan Bat. Iron-forked spear in hand, clothed in simple garb, humble did he stand. Deep woods, a world of white, a perfect hunting land in sight. In the past, there was a butcher named Wang in Chenguang village. Orphaned at a young age, his mother couldn't support him, so she sent him to his apprentice with a butcher at the foot of the mountain, where he honed his skills. One day, a wealthy family in town was celebrating a birthday and invited Wang to slaughter pigs and sheep. Pleased with his work, the host rewarded him with a leg of pork. Wang decided to bring the pork leg back to his mother and set off for the village that night. Halfway there, he saw a man by the roadside holding a hunting spear and wearing an old cloth shirt. The man called out, "Brother, I am a hunter from the village, trapping rabbits down this slope. I'm afraid of ghosts at night. May I walk with you?" Wang nodded in agreement, and they continued on their way. After a while, the hunter started a conversation. "Brother, have you heard? There have been reports of Yao Guai on this mountain path recently." Wang laughed. "What's there to fear about Yao Guais? I have a butcher's knife at my waist and a pork leg on my shoulder. If I encounter a Yao Guai, I'll swing the pork leg at it and chop it at it with my knife." The hunter forced a smile. After walking a bit further, the hunter said, "Brother, you must be very skilled if you're not afraid of Yao Guai." Wang laughed again. "I've been slaughtering animals since I was a child. One strike can hit the vital spot, and one chop can break bones and tendons." The hunter, annoyed, said, "How can you compare Yao Guais to animals?" Wang replied seriously, "There are no Yao Guais in this world. Those who uphold justice are heroes. Those who bully the innocent are simply foul beasts." The hunter, unsure how to respond, walked on in silence. As the village came into view, the hunter hesitated and said, "Since you're not afraid, why not turn around and look at me?" Wang had already suspected the hunter was a Yao Guai. He swung the pork leg, knocking the hunter to the ground, and raised his knife to strike. The Yao Guai, losing its composure, quickly spread its wings and flew into the air, spitting. "Today I met a tough one. Bad luck, bad luck." With that, it fled immediately. "Ah, they say the soft persimmons are easier to squeeze, hence it's better to be strong. Stand firm, and even Yao Guais will fear you a bit." Just hard to relate, understand or contextualize how the Yao Guai are, even part of this narrative. Because, it frames it like the Yao Guai is learning to be scared of the dude. He learns that he's gonna he's gonna fight him and then end up losing, and then he just starts a fight for no reason and loses. It's like, okay. Endless yellow winds, sands stretch afar. In the land once abundant, no homes there are. Half Guai, half immortal, who can decide? Thief or sage, why would he mind? Hi, Captain Blue. Firelight flickered over a table laden with food and drink. The second prince of flowing sands sitting on the table gnawed on what might have been half a haunch with relish. The king of flowing sands sat beside his son obediently. As someone who typically delighted in pointing out the missteps of others, he remained oddly silent during the feast. Even the tiger vanguard was on his best behavior. Watching the dimwit across from him gorging on the haunch, the tiger seemed to have no appetite. The wind sage sat in a place of honor, one hand caressing the object resting on the table, the head of a bodhisattva with eyes closed in silence. "Pa, I need more." The second shout from the second prince set all hearts hammering. His pa, the king of flowing sands, glowered and hissed. "Shut it." Then he scrambled to his knees and pleaded for forgiveness. "A trifle is all." The yellow wind sage rested his hand atop the head of Ling Ji, then stood. "With my master's most prized vessel in my grasp, I can surely absorb that thing. I mean to enter secluded meditation starting today. I have appeased those old rascals from above, yet it will be wise to remain discreet." "If you're seeking seclusion, master," fawned the king of flowing sands, "my people and I would be honored to camp outside the cave and stand guard beside you." "Beside me?" The sage gazed at his master's head and rejected his offer immediately. "No, you will move to the ridge. I will be setting the yellow wind formation. Let no one disturb me." If there's urgent news, master, how shall we bear it unto you?" the king cried out. The yellow wind pointed at the Tiger Vanguard. Have your rock brothers raise paths of sand, each with a gate locked by a secret tally. You 2 vanguards will each hold a tally. Before Tiger Vanguard knelt to thank the sage for his weighty charge, the king interjected anxiously. But master, we rats have never gotten along with those cats. If they hold the yellow wind sage didn't want to listen at all. He picked up the Buddha head and interrupted. All of you withdraw, do not disturb me until the very sky collapses. Is that a little rat monk man? It's a very big rat monk man. Bodhisattva Lingji. From emptiness, desires arise, bringing strife. From compassion, lust grows, vast as life. Past joys turn to future regrets, cleanse the heart, let go as the wind sets. The reason behind Bodhisattva Lingji's beheading were widely debated. Tiger Vanguard put it this way. How could we, mere followers, dare to discuss the master's affairs? However, I once heard my father mention that our master despised that bodhisattva of some sort. They called a master-disciple relationship. Weird, just improper grammar. Huh. To me, it was more about merely seeking protection. Being a Yao Guai, you gotta be pragmatic. Immortals and Buddhas don't show mercy, it's all about mutual benefit. The King of Flowing Sands seemed to know more details. Years ago, when Master helped my humble kingdom avert disasters, I caught a glimpse of that big beetle. It had a Buddha head on its back, identical to the one Master beheaded. Alas, everyone in my kingdom turned into rats later. Master said it was a calamity he brought upon us and left with his followers. I know he didn't want to leave. He always wanted Yao Guais to live dignified lives. The second prince was terse. Master, not bad. The Bodhisattva deserved it. Ma Tianba, passing through, sighed and said, an oil-stealing rat climbs high only if someone sets up a ladder. The Yellow Wind Sage had only one comment about the matter. Those who bring disaster upon others will have disaster brought upon themselves, if not by me, then by someone else. Gotcha. Shoe Dog. No divine arts, no meditation's trance. With a palm fan, he nurtures his pills dance. A sincere heart, the medicine he seeks, bored by human woes and worldly techniques. At the eastern end of Qingshu Alley stood a modest Taoist temple, home to a solitary Taoist. The Taoist professed to have discovered the ancient formula for an immortality pill from the sea, earning him a reputation as a miraculous healer. The Taoist pills, when taken by the sick, showed no significant improvement, and when taken by the healthy, had no noticeable effect. If anyone inquired about their efficacy, he would calmly explain, there is no such thing as a wondrous cure-all pill that can bring the dead back to life. True health arises from the harmony and smooth flow of one's essence, vigor, and spirit. Consequently, people began to doubt the Taoist's skills, leading to his temple being sparsely visited and few seeking his medical assistance. In the city, there was an old man named Mr. Chen, whose wealth rivaled that of nobility. Now in his 60s, he had fallen gravely ill, showing signs of being near the end of his life. His son sought out the Taoist and invited him to treat his ailing father. The Taoist had a yellow dog that he kept by his side at all times. This time, he brought it along to the Chen residence. The Taoist prepared many special pills for Mr. Chen. Although the household servants thought he was merely going through the motions, they dared not say much and watch from the sidelines. Unexpectedly, after taking the pills, Mr. Chen gradually began to eat and drink a little, and his breathing became smoother, showing signs of recovery. Yet, just when everything was getting better, in one of the Taoist pill-making sessions, his furnace exploded, killing him in the process. The household servants came to clean up the Taoist's temporary quarters, lamenting the whims of fate. To their astonishment, they saw the Taoist's yellow dog, dressed in his clothes, walking out of the room. The dog was fanning itself with a tattered palm leaf fan and said, I had planned to learn some mortal skills in the human world. Who would have thought that in this world great talent brings such peril? With that, the dog snapped the fan and disappeared. What am I missing from this? Why is... Oh, meditation spot. Oh, there's more here. There's at least 2 more meditation spots that I missed. So that'll be useful to try and find. We'll have to go back there. Actually, you know what? Maybe if I go back there now, the sand will be gone. Imbued with the power of Samadhi wind can be used in crafting weapons. Now, why didn't that give me an entry, I wonder? Just items, resources. We're going to want to go back to some of the other levels soon anyway, so it's not like too big of a deal. Oh my god, the amount of invisible walls in this game drive me insane. Why isn't it letting me... what is happening? There we go. There we go, that's better. Snow Hill Path. Let's go down this way. Oh, okay, I can't go down here. Well, that's annoying. That's fine. Sound cuts out right there for some reason as well. No idea why that is. Gentian. Perfect. Okay, I can craft weapons and armor. Let's do weapons next. Rat Sage Staff. 4th move of light attack combo and mobile staff spin can stir up a whirlwind of sand, increases attack range and damage. Okay, so I need more will and I need more refined iron sand. I don't even know where to get that. Craft armor. Defense decoy and duplicates are cloaked in yellow wind, granting them considerable damage reduction. That's really useful. Cold iron leaves for that one. I'm consuming a focus point, moderate. I don't really care about that. Not going to wear it, but we are going to craft them. Just to have them. And then down the line, we'll get more of them. That's cool. All right. So we want to work towards getting as many of those as we possibly can. Can I go down here? Nope. In fucking invisible wall, of course. So frustrating. Oh, fuck. Why isn't it letting me do staff spin? What is going on? It's like straight up just not letting me. Like I'm holding the button down. It's very weird. Hold on. Guess I can just put staff spin back on V. I just really don't like that. Yeah, it just doesn't like being on tab. Stage says, any more deranged hitboxes? There were a ton in the last major boss fight. Right now I'm trying to get used to keyboard and mouse controls, but it's being really weird, really inconsistent. Wisdom's lamp lights seasons span. Time flows like water through our hands. Snow and wind obscure the way. Achievements drift like bubbles grand. Frozen corpse. The temple rules state, new monks entering the temple may receive a new kasaya. One day, Master Non-Void joyfully welcomed a new disciple and personally led him to the storeroom to fetch a kasaya. The young disciple found that the kasaya was made of a single layer of cloth, hardly adequate for snowy mountains. He asked, Master, this thin kasaya seems suitable for summer. Could I exchange it for a woolen one? Non-Void shook his own kasaya and said, the one I wear is the same as the one in your hands, only more ornate. With the Buddha's wisdom in your heart, you shall fear the cold no more. The young disciple, still doubtful, asked, Master, I saw many seniors frozen to death by the roadside. Non-Void kindly replied, their understanding was shallow and minds unsteady. Yet you are different. I can see that you have the potential to comprehend the Buddha's wisdom. The young disciple, feeling proud, happily followed his master back with the kasaya. Not long after, another frozen corpse appeared outside the temple gate. As Non-Void led his new disciple past it, the young disciple asked, Master, did these seniors all freeze to death? Non-Void continued walking slowly and said, Fear not, my disciple. They lacked piety and wisdom, but you are different. Go. Just clearing all the extra stuff off my inventory. Yeah, I know. All these are here. I know they're here because I made them. Thank you. Relics. Oh, okay. Slightly extends invincibility duration first move of all varied combos. Narrows the window of rock solid deflection, but returns half the mana cost of the spell upon deflection. That's pretty big. We're going to do that one. Okay. Let's see. Sage says, kind of glad I wasn't interested in the game to begin with. I feel like I'd be let down if I had any expectations. Presentation is pretty neat, though. Yeah, the presentation for the game is really excellent. But the major issue is basically everything else. It's extremely janky, just really not polished. The so many typos and stuff like that in text readouts that it's like kind of crazy. Some of it feels genuinely machine translated, which is a bummer. Okay. Go. I probably won't be sticking to mouse and keyboard. It's really unresponsive. It sucks because you have attacks that are bound to single key presses, unlike on controller, which is really helpful. Because I can never get the RT and LT or RT and left stick combination to really work. And you can cast spells instantly as well without needing to hold the button down, but just not... I don't think it's good for it. Let's see. But yeah, the controller is so much more Manny bead. Interesting. Okay, there's another guy up there. What is right here? Oh, I already went down here. This is where I just was. Okay. Let's go this way. Thrust stance is just the best stance, I think. Alright, this is going to be our first boss of the level. He has a gigantic sword. Macaque Chief. Okay. What is that, a Chan Dao? I don't know Chinese weapons very well. Oh, fuck. Delays. Alright, let's go. Okay. Oh, oops. Come on, attack me. Come on, attack me. There we go. He disappeared. Yeah, I'm guessing that isn't the last time we're going to be seeing him. Hey, Gab. All right, let's continue. I probably have self-advancement I can do. No, I have 1 spark. Okay, what do I want to put this into? Light attack starter temporarily deals more damage. Yeah. Engage distance isn't really needed. Staff stances. What do we want here? Thrust stance is really good. That allows it to chain into itself. Immobilize. Could be good. Cloud Step I'm not going to upgrade. Rock Solid. That could be really good. Pluck of Many. Maximum health of duplicates. Transformations, I really don't feel that inspired by. I should just grind up a bunch of skills. But let's do that. Just increase our damage for varied combos, I guess. I do want to go back and grind a bunch. But that's something I'll probably do off stream. I don't know. I haven't decided. Oh, Lowlit Light just gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. It's very nice of you. I hope you're doing well. Who's that? Is that like a hot lion man? Let's go. Let's give it a try. It's not. I mean, it's a demon man, I think. Yaksha Patroller. In the mountains, a fiend blocks the way, with hideous face and crooked blade in sway. The wind howls, souls seem to fade, for your life swiftly evade. The Yakshas who migrated from the west had a great fondness for meat. Fortunately, Little Thunderclap Temple did not have a strict vegetarian rule, which delighted the Yakshas who sought refuge there. All the Yakshas in the mountains aspired to become patrollers, not only because of the uniquely designed large sword that looked particularly imposing and could fly back to its owner with great precision, but also because patrollers guarded the outer mountains and always had access to fresh meat. One day, the Yakshas were gathered together, drinking blood and eating meat, reveling in their merriment. Their raucous behavior soon became known throughout the temple. The overseeing monks, who adhered to ascetic practices and only ate vegetarian food, were displeased. They carried a large pot to the Yakshas. When the Yakshas peered into the pot, they saw only radishes and greens, and their enthusiasm waned. One Yaksha scolded, "Do you think eating this will help you gain a deeper understanding of the Dharma? How shallow." Another added, "Our master said that to achieve ultimate bliss, one should not restrain desires." Hearing this, the supervising monk replied, My desire is to promote virtue. If I don't persuade you, I can't achieve ultimate bliss either." Thus both sides argued heatedly without reaching a conclusion. Alas, eating what one likes and saying what one wants are not inherently wrong. However, one's happiness should not disturb others, and people should not derive pleasure from bothering others. In this case, both sides were at fault. Chilled state increases critical hit chance. Don't care about that at all. Alright, what's over here? Let's see. I guess we just go up here now. Another Yaksha. Oof. Leave me alone. Jeez. Alright. Let's see. Hey. They really give you a lot of health resources. Just like way more than... I mean, I'm not complaining. It's nice. But they do give me more than I expected them to. There we go. Can I go down this way? I can. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize there was one of those guys. Let me dodge. Bummer. But we don't lose anything for death, so not really a big deal. Aquatic Lotus asks, how would I rate all of the furries? They're fine. I think a lot of them are like kind of ugly. But the Tiger Vanguard was cool and the Black Bear was cool. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get past this little section. Oh, thank you very much for more subs. I guess we have a hype train now. Cool. Alright, let's do this. Generate some focus points. What's up? Bang. There we go. Let's run. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to go now? Just go back up here to the left. I want to fight the Yaksha in that area. Clear him out. Take out all the frozen dudes. I don't know why my run speed like really drastically changes on stairs. Okay. Oh my god. I don't understand how this like see-through mechanic works. Oh my god. There we go. Go down this way. Hi, Pergy. Pergy says, how goes monkeying around? It's good. And by it's good, I mean it's alright. It's as okay as it has been. Like, ugh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't understand why my dodge is like so delayed right now. Like the super inconsistent dodging is probably my least favorite part about this game. I really don't understand what's like driving it. There we go. There we go. All right, what's over here? Anything good at all? There's a chest. Okay, cool. Blood of the Iron Bull. Okay, some more spirit upgrade materials. I mean, I really think the game wants me to grind. It wants me to grind to upgrade a bunch of stuff because I feel like I'm already falling behind the power curve, which is very annoying because this is a linear game. Linear level-based game where I have to grind. But that's fine. It feels like playing through... I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of tedious. Alright. Let's run down here. What's over here? There we go. All right. What was in there? Refined iron sand. Cool. Chilly water. Okay, that's an invisible wall. Frustrating that it looks like something cool and then you can't go into it, but okay. Have there been any discoverable things in past areas after having leveled up? Not exactly. So there are places in the last area that I think might have unlocked now that I have beaten the boss, but I haven't gone back yet to check. But that will be the first time that there's been something in a level that we already passed.
吃斋念佛，诵经打坐，又有几个真的心如止水、清净无畏？你看看，这大风大雪的，还要这么拼命，一定也是为了那个玩意儿。哼！你来之前，我算过一卦。
Is it spooky?
你猜猜写的是啥？动不如静，有财无命。哼！既要送死，也不拦你。小西天土地在此恭迎天命人。
Now fly. Okay, it transformed me into a bat, I guess. I don't have any control over this. It's just making me fly. Okay, well. Alrighty. Yeah. I guess it looks cool. I guess this is just a return from the mechanic from before.
那里面便藏着你要的东西，趁此地的主人不在，快快取走，切勿停留。
Because I remember the very beginning of the game, we got turned into a cicada and got to fly, but then it just never came back up. It's kind of weird.